Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Slime Rancher 2. Somewhat unexpectedly, I will admit, obviously if you were watching yesterday or for the last few days, I have been mentioning that I was going to be playing a game called Tinykin today. That is still the plan, but that has now instead been shifted over to Monday, because I woke up this morning, and literally out of nowhere, no preamble, no hey, get yourself ready and excited for this, just out of literally nowhere, the Slime Rancher devs just drop a new update for the game. And I always said that if we get like a new area or some really good chunky update content, that I would dive back into the game for like just a couple of sessions here or there, just to have a look and see what we got. So from what I understand it, the update has added a new area to the game, including, I believe, one major new slime type and a secret slime type? I don't know entirely what that is. The only thing they said, let me just get the map out here, is they said that it's somewhere in, what is the name of this place? Ember something or other? I forget. It's the connection to the new area is somewhere up here, so I'm assuming, oh, it could be that. That could be it. In fact, yeah, looking at the two chunks of yeah, in fact, look, you can actually see it. You can see part of the map up there. Okay, so we know where we're going at least. So yeah, apparently we got a connection up there. So, yes, from what I understand, we've got the new area, we've got a couple of new slime types, and a few other tweaks and changes. Now, you will notice I'm on top of the greenhouse. Why? I just thought it would be funny to start up here. Anyway, when we last left off, for the record, this is the same save file. It is the same world. All the slimes are still in their previous locations. I haven't played on this file. I started another file just for funsies. But I haven't played on this file since we last streamed. And the only thing I have done is this morning, in sort of prep for starting this, I ran around and did a little housekeeping because the place was a bit of a mess. Because last time I played it, I'd been off adventuring and I hadn't really done much. So, yes, everything is fine and a-okay as far as I can tell. Slimes are still being fed. Everything is fine and dandy. I will say, I did notice, because again, as I said, I was doing a little housekeeping earlier. And because I've got so much money that I don't really need for anything, I was actually throwing most of my slimes into the refinery for research. I have noticed, I'm pretty sure we got a couple upgrades we did not have before, which includes a third power core. I don't remember having that before, so I'm assuming that it got added in after the fact. But we got enough stuff for that now, so boom. Upgrade. There we go. Lovely. I don't think anything else has been added. Oh, tank guard. Yeah, okay. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, that was the other thing we got. Like, literally the last thing we did right before the last session ended, back when I was first playing this, is we got a key that lets you access alternate text in all the little drones dotted around the map. I don't remember where they all are. And I'm not really going to focus on that. Not yet, anyway. That'll be something I can maybe focus on more directly when it comes to the final version of the game. But one of the things I did notice, again, if we go back to the map, it's telling me there's 3 treasure pods here in the conservatory. And I'm pretty sure they weren't here before, because I would have found them. Thing is, I had a look to see if I could, like, work out where these treasure pods are. I haven't found one yet. Ooh. Interesting to see the back of that. You couldn't in the original. So yeah, I don't know where these additional treasure pods are. As I say, I had a look. I couldn't see anything. But the conservatory is sort of a larger area, so as I say, I could have missed it. Or maybe it's not that obvious. And because this update only came out today, of course, there's no guide for it or anything like that. So, is what it is. But my plan is basically, just for today, this is just a one-off. I don't think there'll be content too much beyond that. We're going to wander around and we're going to have a look and see if... I'm just, again, looking for treasure pods. No such luck, apparently. But we're going to see if, what the new slime is. Well, I already know what one of the new slimes is. As I said, one they were pretty clear about, which was the Saber Slimes, which, if memory serves, they were in the previous game. They were added in the first DLC, the Wild update. But the idea of the Sabers was that they were supposed to be extinct. So the fact that they've actually added them in here is, well, curious. Like, I don't understand why the Sabers are suddenly back. But is what it is, I guess. Whoops, that's way too many. How are you guys doing? Oh, you could do with a little. Wait, oh, plorts don't give stuff. Oh, okay. You know, I did not know that. I thought they did. Oh well. Apparently, plorts don't give off dust when they get roasted. I honestly didn't know that. Yeah, because these were the drones, if you remember. Oh, mushrooms, my first love. But then we got the key, which means we can unlock stuff. Oh good, I was looking for a place to store all my giant mushrooms anyway, but my dad would have laughed at that one. See, I don't know if we're going to get some secret lore hidden behind these things or not. Because originally I had a theory that the guy we're getting these notes from was like a time traveler or something. I think I ended up dropping that theory quite quickly after, you know, learning more about him. I just sort of got that idea that something had happened to him. There, he kept going on about an event, I think, if memory serves. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting a little distracted because it's very easy for me to do that in this game. Let me just drop off these plorts in the research thing, and then we'll wander off. Now, I know roughly where the teleporter is, but I don't know its exact location. All I've been told is it's somewhere in this ember. What is the ember something or other? I forget. It's somewhere over there. I don't know the specifics. We're just gonna have to go mooching for it. Also, I just clocked. Carry unavailable. Okay. Well, you've got an exclamation mark. Hey, I got you a little gift. It's not homemade, it's no pie or not a homemade pie, but you'd like it all the same. Ooh, super hydro turret. Lovely. Just wanted to give you something nice, so I tried making the cookies, and exactly my area of expertise. Anyway, I bought you something instead. Hope you like it. Oh, joy! Just what I always wanted. Is that it? Okay, fine. Okay, so off we go. We're as fully upgraded and kitted out as we're gonna be. Just Rainbow Field, still 14 out of 14. So yeah, there's 3 treasure pods somewhere in the conservatory that we've got to get. I wouldn't even know where to start looking. Okay, which one do we want? Yeah, we do want this one. So we got to find the new teleporter, and then we've got to like activate it, because it was a case of like press 3 buttons and you activate the little teleportal. Ah, memories. Okay. To remember the way around. It's been a while, my memory's a little flaky. No one mission here, but that hasn't changed anything about these geysers. It's still fun as heck. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it just sort of adds in a little extra information. Alright, so I don't know where to look. But it's going to be somewhere close to there. That's obviously a warp back. That's like a shortcut. Oh, I suppose I could have... So I'm going to start searching up here. It may not be up here. It could sort of be over there or maybe over there. I don't think it's going to be on the lower half. I think we've probably got another island going for that sooner or later. Oh, I think that's the edge of the map there. That's weird. Because, yeah, here there was this giant arse bloody wall thing. So God only knows what that's going to be about. Oh, also looks like they've added 4 chests into Ember Valley. So yeah, I'm going to start with the north. Because that just seems the most logical place to go looking. But it could be anywhere. I do remember there being a lot of caves around here. Ahoy! Because it's either going to be very obvious or it's not going to be very obvious at all. Oh, hello. Christ. Yeah, this is a teleporter back. This returns you to the first area. But look! That was not... That looks like a giant orb that cracked. Ooh. What's really interesting about this is it's implied to be like a snowy area. And I actually remember in Slime Rancher 1, I pitched the idea of an iced biome to them. Yeah, I think I have read this. I think I mostly tried to not think about leaving home. This island has so much to distract me. Okay, so it's not... Let's try going down a bit. Which we can't actually go down that far here. What are some caves? There were, but I can't get to them from this height. Vague memory of there being a Gordo in a cave around here somewhere. Oh, hey! Yeah, I remember this. Ooh, 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 hello, hello, hello. Oh, is this it? What are we looking for? What's that? Boom Slime? That Tabby and Bat. Boom, Tabby and Bat plorts. Okay, that could be it. Hey Jagoth, I lied about what... No, I didn't lie. In my defense, I didn't outright lie. It just literally changed at the last minute. Alright, that's the Bat Slime. What was the other one I was after? Tabby and Boom. Where's the phosphor? Just teasing. Well, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. When you asked me what am I going to be playing today last night, it was actually true what I told you. I really was going to be playing Tinykin today, but this update dropped while I was asleep, so, you know. It was as much news to me as it is to you, trust me. Alright, so we need some booms. need some food for him first. We can definitely get boom slimes here, but we need some foods. I'm not going to bother collecting up any of these resources. I don't see the point. We've got plenty back at base. And hello. And yeah, these ones are basically unnecessary for me. Alright, here we go. Come on. Tell you what. You and you. There we go. Thank you. Yoink. Ha ha ha. Simple and effective. Ow. Does make me wonder where the the new treasure pods have been stashed, because the old ones were really hidden away. And these are large areas you've got to explore, you know, so... Oh, the ground rumbling again. Yeah, bloody volcano's always going off. Or at least trying to. Oh, nope, not quite high enough. Ugh. Okay. 1, 2, and a 3. Whoa. Okay, this was definitely not here before. Whoa. Yeah, this was not here before. I can guarantee you, this was not here before. I would have definitely found it if it had been. Bloody giant ammonites. Woo! Here we go. Powerful Bluffs. Lost era echoing through halls of shivering ice. Okay, I don't want to say I'm responsible for this, because the idea of an ice biome is a pretty generic thing. But this is exactly what I said in the Slime Rancher 1 discussion forums on Steam when I was describing an ice biome. I also included the idea of ice slimes, of course, which I don't think we've got. But we've got bunnies and phosphors. Cool. We'll grab some carrots. I can't remember what... Ooh, other than... I can't remember what the Saber Slimes like, but I think the Saber Slimes like... We'll get rid of that. I think they like... the... there's a new type of chicken that's been introduced. Wow. That's actually really fucking pretty. Okay. I fucking forget how good this game can look sometimes. Look, they've got fucking aurora trees! How fucking cool is that? Alright, so we've got to keep an eye out for Saber Slimes. Ooh. Slime-approved way to have fun and chill out. Snowballs. Apparently you can just throw them at slimes and they kind of like it. Random, but hey, any ways to play we just what the... Sorry, I just sort of clocked that. Okay, a couple of things we need to do. First things first. Let's keep an eye out for new slimes and new birds. Also need to keep an eye out for maps. Also, can we... Oh, we can. Okay. Right. So we can actually stand on the aurora. What is this? Perfect snowflake. Make all other snowflakes feel jealous. Okay, sure, why not? Hello! These auroral effects here, the ghostly trees, the surfaces that materialize at night, are similar to the phenomena inside the labyrinth. Now, we haven't been to the labyrinth yet, so they're clearly teasing new areas. That shouldn't be possible given the current state of the breach. I'm beginning to suspect that the ice shell that remains surrounding this glacier is amplifying the prisma waves, like creating an echo chamber where the effects in the environment are more concentrated. Okay, so we're getting... Like, also, there's no extra for this. That's interesting. Yeah, because he mentioned, like, this thing. There was this implication that something bad had happened. Amp you while we're at it. You're just phosphor slimes, aren't you? Hello, you're a gold slime. Bollocks. Disappear before I can do anything. So it looks like those shimmering trees... Did it just fall down there? Oh. Yes. Is that a thing? Could we grab that, I wonder? No. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so we need to keep an eye out for map markers. A whole bunch of other things as we're going along. Assuming this area... Yeah, this area is quite large, so... Ooh, hello. That's a treasure pod. Ice cubed. Nice. Good. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take full responsibility for the creation of this area, but I'm pretty sure I'm single-handedly responsible for it, so that's fine. Wouldn't be the first time I've pitched an idea and it ended up getting used in a video game. Last time I did that, it was AM2R. Boom slimes. Anything new? Anything... Hello! You're a thunderclock! And you're a Saber Gorda. Well, I knew I was going to be running into one of you at some point, so let's not be too surprised about that. Still haven't found an actual Saber Slime, though, so... I wonder if they're still Gordos only. Largos even. Get it right. Grab as many of them as I can. Haha. Powerfall Bluffs portal. One-way travel to Powerfall Bluffs. Interesting. Hello! Gotcha! Saber Slime! Suppose I had to find one eventually. Boom plot. Don't need any of those. Hello. You're all coming with me. Aren't you lucky? I only need 10. Ah, no you don't. Perfect. Hardly believe it. Saber Slimes? Everyone knows they've been extinct since sometime after the Jurassic, really, period. Could this glacier somehow have contained them in this world like a time capsule? Perhaps it was frozen at the bottom of the slime sea and seismic activity from Ember Valley shook it loose. That is certainly a possibility, I suppose. We know that something happened here, some big cataclysmic event, because you keep banging on about it. I wonder, actually, let me just check. Right, okay. So no, it's not classified as a resource. Okay, so I just wondered if I should keep these things or not, but currently leaning towards not. My inventory's getting full enough as it is. Also, I think I can get rid of the carrots too. Slime fossil. That's random. Is that chiming noise coming from something, or is that just ambient noise in the room? I think it's just from ambient noise in the room. Okay. Wow, apparently there's 20 of these things here. Grab as many of them as we can. Aside from anything else, we're going to have to feed that Gordo at some point. Was a cataclysmic event the chicken's getting tired of being used as food and rising up? Probably not. But I mean, hey ho, you never know, right? Hi. I'm forgetting they've changed the color of phosphor slimes. They're blue now for some reason. Whoa. Careful. Oh, hello. Not that careful. Yay, yay. I'm so happy about this pack. Okay. I have literally no idea where the hell I am, and for the record, I haven't even found a map point yet. Ooh, strange diamonds. Those are really rare. And that is unfortunately my inventory full up, so I hope I don't need to pick up anything more along the way. Oh, did I loop all the way back to the entrance? I may have done. Aha! You start to get a feel for where these things get hidden. Goody. So happy about that. Give me an upgrade thing. Was that actually the same one I used? Yeah, that's the same one I used to get in here. So do I take this stuff back and get set up? Yeah, okay. Actually, I don't even know if I can leave this cave. I should be able to, but... Never mind. Fortunately, we can use the handy dandy shortcut right here. Ooh. Alright, so we'll drop off my little resources first, because that's easiest. Lovely. Wrong one. So yeah, we still got this. The bloody hell this is. I don't know. I'm going to guess that's the plort that the Saber Slimes drop, but it could be anything, really. Okay, now, while I was doing the runaround earlier for tidying up and all this, that, the other, I was sort of wondering to myself, well, where the hell am I going to put these damn things? Because in my mind, I was like, aren't I, like, full in terms of space and stuff? As apparently turns out, no. I do have just enough space for one more slime type, but if I then have to mix that with something else, then I am in trouble. Yeah, I should probably actually put them away first. The sooner they unlock the ability to have 100 items, the better. I don't even know if they're planning to. They could actually just said, no, 50 is the limit you're getting. But in exchange for that, we're letting you carry more items. They could do that if they wanted to. If they wanted to, right. This is my point where I said about housekeeping earlier. There was so much stuff just all over the floor. All the plort collectors were full. The food dispensers were empty because I've just been off adventuring the last time I was playing the game. Ugh, this is a nightmare, I tell you. See? I still don't have the drones, so I'm just waiting for those to get added back into the game, assuming they even do. Alright, so, as luck would have it, alright, get the fucking. And you, go out. Thank you. High walls, music box, internet, don't need the solar shield I think. Float collector and auto feeder. Lovely. In you go. Technically speaking, of course, we do need to give the boom ports their regular daily dose of stuff. It's gonna be a while before these guys start laying any eggs, which is unfortunate. It is what it is, I'm afraid, on that front. You guys are still chipping away, ain't you? Did I put 4 in there last time? You guys are very hungry. I mean, I totally understand why. The other thing, of course, is that we need a lot of chickens to feed the Gordo over there. He didn't get added to the map. Oh no, he did. There's one Gordo at least. Yeah, I need to find those map points. They really like hiding the map points away as best they can. Oh my god, I've got so many bad things. See, this is why it becomes a problem. That you end up with so many, you literally just spend your time babysitting. That's why the sooner they add the Complete the random birds that pop up here. We can feed them to the Saber Slime Gordo. So I don't know where the things might be. Here's another one. Did we read this? I've got my fork. Looks like it's hand noodles. Still no sign of those treasure pods anywhere. Where the hell have they gone and hidden them that makes them that hard to clock? Found one. Yeah. Woo! Meat flag! Great! Sure, fuck it, why not? Every time I come back, always got to do the runaround. I mean, I suppose I don't have to, but I kind of feel like I should. So, we've got our Saber Slimes on the ranch now. I do hope the next update is going to include a new part of the ranch, otherwise we're definitely going to run out of space. May require Gordos if I'm not careful. I always call them Gordos, they're Largos. The double ones are Largos. It's the really big fat ones that don't go anywhere. They go, holy shit, that's a lot of chickens. Alright. We shouldn't be wasting all my time doing this, but you've got to do it, otherwise everything gets out of control. That's assuming it isn't already. Which it kinda is. Let's check on the chickens. Not as many in here as I'd have expected. A lot of chicks, sure, but... Would have preferred more, but... Chickens are weird. All the little hens and whatnot. Never goes the way you think it's gonna go. Alright. I got too many birds in my inventory. Here's the thing, we're gonna need a lot of chickens to make this thing pop. And it's probably just gonna get me a warp back anyway. I mean, I won't say no to a warp back, don't get me wrong. But that's all it's really gonna get me. What do you want? That's something I was going to throw out. I thought, hey, be like old junk. Ooh, a market. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's going to save so much time. I was really fucking hoping they'd pop this back in at some point. Yeah. No. Yes. Because now we got the market link. Oh, yes. How many do I need? Hang on. 1. Don't really need one for there. 2, 3, 4. I need 4 of those. And I also probably need 4 of these too. Which I don't think I'm going to be able to get. I don't have enough deep brine and jellystone for that. See, the reason why I want that is because it saves me having to run back to the main base all the time. I could just stick a refinery link and a market link in each area, and then that just saves me so much travel time. Also, I should probably build these at some point too. Allowing, because if you know, one-way travel to Ember Valley, Starlight Strand, and Powerfall Bluffs, that'd be really bloody useful. So yeah, I should also build these at some point. But I don't have enough slime fossils for that one. So yeah, definitely keep up the slime fossils. So it looks like we also need jellystones and deep brine. Where the hell do we get jellystones and deep brine? I'm trying to remember now off the top of my head. It's been a while. Does it say in the Slimepedia where you can get this shit? Salt of the earth kind of stuff. No, it just doesn't say anything at all. Well, that doesn't help. Jellystones. Okay. I think those two I can get pretty easily. I just don't have any, probably because I used them up and then stopped collecting them. So yeah, I do hope maybe the Tank Booster 3 is going to be available at somewhere in this new update, because that would, you know, really help. Yeah, okay, so that's something for the future. As I said, I am only going to do this for a single session today, just while we mooch around the new area. I may play it a little more just to get my base into top-notch condition, just between things, you know, adding in things like that. Because item hunting and stuff is kind of, well, you know, boring as hell. So, you guys aren't going to want to watch me run around doing all that. As I say, boring. Was this here before? Ah! The veggie flag. Of course, what else would it be? There's probably a fruit flag too, presumably. Ooh, that's not good. They're going to start starving if I'm not careful. Actually, I don't think they can, but still, I don't want them to not be producing plorts. That's the thing. I don't remember this being here before. Maybe it wasn't. Or maybe my memory is just completely terrible because it always is. So many blues. See, that's the main reason why I want to put a refinery and a market link in all these places. It would just save so much running back and forth. And that's why I want both as well, so, because in fact, no, what the hell am I doing? I don't want those in here, I want these in here. Now, let's go see, they probably haven't, but let's go see how the, it does make me wonder, actually, where the... Any more? That's only giving us a lot of these, at least. Ah, good. Well, they've laid a lot of babies, so that's a start at least. Jellystones? Nice. I'm wondering if the other treasure pods around here somewhere. A lot of rocks and stuff it could be hidden around. We found one in that area. The thing is, I noticed that the treasure pod was next to the thing it was advertising. So I got the, I got the meat flag near a chicken nest. I got the veggie flag near a vegetable patch. So I'm thinking maybe there's something to that. So the other treasure pod is likely to be somewhere near where there's fruit, because that's what the other one's going to be, obviously. I mean, it might not. I might be barking up the wrong tree, but first two feel a little too... Yeah, that makes too much sense for me to just ignore, so... Anyway, let's go drop these jellystones off. We're going to need a few more than what we've got, but quite a few more in point of fact. How many did we need? Because we needed 4, didn't we? So that's 20 of that, that's fine. 40 of that, that's fine. We're going to need a lot of pink plorts in there, but that's easy. That's just a case of going out and grabbing a bunch. So yeah, we got 20, so we got enough for 2, but we still need another 20 jellystones. And we need 8 deep brine. And we need pink plorts. So as I said, pink plorts will just happen. Pinks are easy to find, that's not a problem. So my thought about where the last treasure pod is, it's going to be somewhere over in this area. Just, based on nothing, but compared to where I got the other ones. It's going to be somewhere near a fruit tree. And this area has fruit trees. This is a complete and total shot in the dark. But there are a few sort of hidden areas kicking around. This area. Oh, is that it? Is that it over there? I think it might be. It's in a tree. That's an odd place for it to be, but sure, fuck it, why not? Nailed it. Fruit flag! I am not surprised. And hey, look, more jellystones. Good, well that's the 3 mysterious ones there at least. Oh, also it's 4 o'clock, so okay, we'll drop this stuff off in the refinery, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll head back out to the, what was it called? Snow something or other? And it's like snowfall something. We'll feed the Gordo. I might have enough to make it pop, might not. May have to go hunting for a few more chickens. And we'll see where we get to. But that'll be, as I say, after the break. And then hopefully when we come back, the thunder chickens that we did leave behind will have grown up. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Come on now. There we go. Right, so let's head on back out. Hopefully anyway. And we'll see what we can come up with while we're wandering around. Keep an eye out for jellystone and deep brine and stuff as we are wandering. Like that. Where the hell are we going anyway? That's right. Nope. Okay. Okay, so when we're in the new area, we'll keep an eye out for chickens, and definitely keep an eye out for map reveal points, because boy howdy do I need those right about now. Oh, hi, apparently I walked right past you. Amazing discovery, this glacier wasn't even here when I first came to the island. I'm not sure how that's possible, so I'm sending out additional drones to collect more data. In the meantime, I'm going to see if this snow is as fun as the stories I read as a kid. Ever seen snow before? Wow. There might be a treasure pod up here. Guess not. You can never quite tell where there's going to be a treasure pod. I kind of wish we had like a treasure pod locator. Not something that specifically tells you exactly where they are, but just something that makes like a little noise or something when there's one nearby, just to help you narrow down your searches. Now, I don't necessarily want to like cheat to get them easier, but a little you know, finger pointing in the right direction would be helpful. Because the areas are very big and it can be hard to find them without a map. And there isn't a map that exists for this yet because it only came out this morning. Or last night at the very least. That's weird. Looks like a path going up. Path going in. Hey guys. Ooh, hello, hello. Yoink. Excuse me. Aha! Pod. Snowy teleporter, lovely. Okay, that will definitely help me deal with the Gordo. Hello! Goodbye. Ow. Leave me alone. Path still going up. Oh, hi, Hunter. Kind of a rare sight to just see out in the wild like that. Ooh. Aha! Drink. Well, there's one. But that's the smaller one. Could really do with the bigger half, too. Also, I can't do anything with that at the moment. Hang on a second. The Gordo should be over this direction. In fact, yes, it is right down here. Okay, can I... There it is. Perfect. And that will of course be the teleporter right back home. Whenever it's, or whenever I should say, ready to do that. Perfect. Good. Well, now we cleaned out my inventory of all those bloody chickens. Kawamo. While waiting for the drones to finish collecting their data, I built a snowman. I had seen them before in books, and since I had an extra carrot, I figured it was worth a shot. No sculptor, and I immediately took pity upon my snowman. I'm glad he couldn't talk. Then as the hours passed, he looked even worse. It was midday, the sun's rays were warming my cheeks, where I realized why this place wasn't here before. It's midday, and the sun's rays were warming my cheeks. Then I realized why this place wasn't here before. What, he implied that it melted? There's a crystal slime down there. I'm assuming the implication of that is that he thinks this place melted before, but I don't know, that doesn't exactly make a lot of sense. If it melted, why is it now frozen? Unless this fracture event somehow changed the climate. Like, I mean, I suppose that's technically possible, of course, but... Do you mind? Ooh, hello. That's the... Oh, actually, yes, we have been up here. This is above the entrance to the place. Okay, now I know roughly where I am. Still need to find the other map fragment, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Saber floor. Lovely. Okay, what is that noise? Like, really, why is there such a big sort of turbulent wind sound around there? Aurora Pine! I think I knew someone called that once. No, really, what the hell is that wind rushing noise? Is it just ambient sound around here? Might be, actually. Sounds very loud, but... Oh dear, sun's coming up. That means little aurora things are about to disappear. Which is a bit of a shame. Balance. Okay, wait for the recharge. Come on, you can get up there. Nice. Hey, we're up on top. And there it is. There had to be one up here somewhere. Sure shot module. Use the fabricator to add the golden sure shot to the back. Golden sure shot? Why does that sound familiar? Was that in the original game? That might have been in Slime Rancher 1. I think that's something that helps you catch golden slimes. Can't say for certain, but I think that's what it was. Sun sap? So beautiful that staring it too long will hurt your eyes. The fuck is that? Where the hell did you get that from? Oh. From here, apparently. Is it one of those things that's only found at a very certain time of day? Okay, where do you go? I just want to find out, where do you end up? Let's put you on the map. And oh. Oh! Okay, not where I was expecting. I remember, well, no, I remember this ruin. I remember exploring this before, and I was like, oh, there's not really much here, it's just a ruin. But now there is. Now there's a return warp here. This building was not here before. I can say that with certain amount of, well, certainty. Or an amount at least. Hello. What I get? What I get? What I get? Golden chicken statue. Fucking joy. Okay. That's the only problem with these things, because all the secret stuff is hidden inside them. Most of them I'm just like, yeah. Oh, okay. It's disappointment. What's that mean? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined or something? Okay, so we've got this sun-sap stuff. That's a new one on me. I'm assuming the fact that it's sap, it shows up on trees. And it presumably only shows up during the day? Because it's, you know, sun sap. Clues in the name. So that probably means it only shows up on this half of the island or something. You know, the more tropical looking bit. Okay. Ah, hello, hello, hello. Mr. Map Pointer. Yes, please, give me your map details. There she is. Alright. This area isn't that big, actually. Like, it's big, but you compare it to the other areas, like that area, it's kind of smaller. Yeah, it's more like the starting area. Not complaining, because I think it's got a lot of depth to it. There's a lot of caves and other hidden features kicking around. So it's not a complaint. Just something that I noticed. One gold plort. Lovely. And another one shows up, because of course it does. Why would it not? Two gold plorts. All right. So So what else have we got? Because we've got a whole bunch more treasure pods to find. I think there was 20. Was it 20? There was 20, and I found 7. Actually, I found more than I thought. I thought I'd only found like 4 or 5. So that's good news, at least. So we gotta find those. I haven't seen another Gordo. And I don't know what this secret slime they've added to the game is. They specifically said that they weren't going to tell you what it was, because they wanted there to be some measure of mystery to the update, which, okay, fair enough. Kinda wish they would at least point me in the right starting direction or something, but is what it is, I guess. I'm very glad I was able to land on that. Nope, ain't getting up that high. Whew. Okay, how would I get... Can't stand on the trees. There might not even be anything over there, but it's a pretty tempting target to try to hit. The jetpack, however, can only get you upwards so much, because it calculates the height you were last touching the floor and goes from there. Which is not the most convenient thing in the world, of course. Hello. Snow globe! Joy of fucking joys. Why are they always so crap? Give me an upgrade, for crying out loud. That's what I want. Okay. Hello, that's a treasure pod over there. Hey! Power chip. Fan. Bleeding-tastic. More power. Okay. Anything else? All right. Yeah, I think I've read that one. Okay, never mind. Thought I'd found something new. I had not. Ah, hello. Nose bench. Does it? There are a lot of fossils in this area, and I'm not complaining. Yes, if I can actually get them up the bloody wall. You know, if these fire flowers are here, that probably explains why this place is so, well, open. Okay, let's, I see. I get you. Mind the gap. Bloody auroral pathways. I do quite like them though because they usually lead you to good stuff. Secrets or resources and the like. Oh. Note to self. Okay, not that way. Okay. Anything else? So we found 10 of the 20 treasure pods. Probably not. Gonna find too much more, I would guess. There is one of... Oh, that's how you're supposed to get to it. There's bloody auroral pathways. That actually makes a lot more sense. Something a lot more sense than what I was about to do, but... I think this way would have actually worked. Ice Trio! Joy! Very much worth all the effort I just put into it. I haven't found any more of that sun sap. I mean, I know that it's night now, but I don't specifically know it only shows up during the day. I mean, that would make the most sense. And with it being sap, it would obviously appear on trees, which is the only place I found it in the wild so far, but... Snowy bush. Should do something about that dandruff. What the? Game didn't like that very much. Where? Why is it blinking? Okay. There's gotta be more kicking around somewhere. The area is big, but it ain't that big. But it's just big enough. It was just big enough. Right now it is literally just me hunting for treasure pots. That's literally what I got left to do in this area, I think, at this point. And that's hard enough in and of itself. Because they're very small and there's no way to help narrow it down. They do glow from a distance, but that kind of requires line of sight. And because of all the rocks and everything, you're not guaranteed that. Aha! Storage cell. Wait, storage cell? Oh boy. Boy, yes. Please tell me that's exactly what I think it is. I'm heading back right fucking now. Hang on, which one do I want to head back in? That's actually a really good question. Quickest way back. Honestly, quickest way back is to head back to the entrance of the place. That shortcut doesn't take me to a very convenient location. It'll be good for getting here, I think. But it's not the most convenient. But if that's a storage tank, if that's what I think it is, that's an upgrade that will allow me to carry more shit. The real question is, well, you know what, I'm just going to put the gold plorts into the research thing because no point in putting them anywhere else, frankly. It's not like I need the money right now. Up. So yeah, I think what it is it's like a bubble of ice that rose to the surface and popped. Kind of like fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender or something. Upgrades. Ooh, that is very glowy. Alright, I'm gonna pop one of those in here, just to say that I have, and then the rest go in the thing. In fact, everything I've got goes in here. Okay, what do I need? Hang on. Ooh. So we need Saber plorts for that. Yes! Okay, so I need tabby plorts, and I need Saber plorts. Yes! Okay, good. Time for a run around the farm again, and collect up some shit. Actually, maybe I should... Thinking about it, let's just... Let's just get the tabby stuff. Okay, hang on. Where were the tabby plorts? And what tabby plorts are over here? And then we can easily get some Saber plorts easily enough. Because if we can get the upgrade, then... Oh, bloody heck. No, you are not the tabby plorts. Where the hell are the tabby plorts? Hang on. No, really, where the hell are the tabby plorts? You guys aren't tabby plorts. Where the hell did I stash the tabby ports? I've completely forgotten. What I'm thinking is, if I can get the upgrade first, and then I can... Tabby ports are literally right there, and I'm not a complete fucking idiot. I literally looked at them earlier. Why did my brain not go click? Oh, my brain really doesn't want to engage sometimes. We got other upgrades to get, but getting the bigger tank storage is the one I really bloody want. Alright, tabby plots, so I just need 30 saber plot. Well, 30 minus 6, so 24. And I think I can get that. Make everything so much suddenly easier. And the chickadoo. That's a lot of chicks. Whoa, what the hell are you getting so scared of? It's your favorite thing, isn't it? Getting scared of something? How random. Hang on, let's check the Slimepedia. What do you have to say about that? Why is it getting scared? Still don't know what the question mark is. Bouncing blast from the past. So it doesn't specifically say. How random. So my guess is when they're unhappy they roar and that scares them? Fair enough. And did it do it? It did something. Can I carry 100 things now? Or did it only go up to 60? Honestly, I'd take 60. 60 would be fine, but... it doesn't feel like it's going to go up to 100. Yep, looks like it's gone up to 60 rather than 100. You know what? I'll take any boost to the size of your pack. I will absolutely fucking take. Because it'll still make things that little bit easier. Takes the edge off slightly. Would still prefer 100, don't get me wrong, but is what it is on that front. Okay. Okay, so for the other upgrades that I managed to unlock, what else did I get? So we got another power upgrade, which I need saber ports for. Fine. I think I'll just keep throwing chickens at the sabers until I got enough. That one's just a time thing rather than anything else. We got the golden sure shot, which I do actually have enough for. Special backpack upgrades. It hones in on gold slime weak points. Their secret belly button. Doubles the amount of gold ports they produce when hit. But it looks like we've only got one of those, even though there's 3 available. That's fine. We still got... Yeah, we got all these upgrades and stuff. What's this? Set of 2 teleporters allow travel between 2 locations of your choosing. Oh! You've finally done normal teleporters, have you? Well, that's fine. Huh. Only the one, though. Although I'm assuming maybe you can craft more than one. See, with these teleporters that are like one-ways to specific locations, it's not as much of a problem. Because what you do is you drop one of these teleporters here, and then drop one of each of these teleporters over there, and then you just put them in convenient locations. We still need the refinery stuff. I still need 15 jellystones and deep brine. I don't remember where you get deep brine, but I think it's in sandy pockets. And... oh, okay. And the market link. Because market link's good, but I don't need that specifically right now. I'm also low on pink ports. But yeah, the refinery link would be good. But, so that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so in terms of stuff, I know they added some... oh, hello, what you got for me? I got you this, hope you like it. Ooh, pink teleporter. Special delivery. Rainbow lumps! Okay. Well, that's very good. Now that I've got my slightly upgraded stuff, I was really hoping for 100. But my guess is that we'll slowly be getting our way back up there as, like, you know, DLCs and updates come out. They don't want to dole everything out right off the bat. It's kind of a shame, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. Ah, wrong one. Good. Good. Whew. This is mostly what this game is running around your little ranch, making sure everyone's happy. Which is easier said than done. So yeah, in terms of like what I'm missing now, the mystery slime, no idea. We need to gather up more resources, need to gather up more plorts for upgrades I don't have yet, and maybe get lucky and find some more treasure pods, but I probably have to wait for Matt to come out to find all of them. There's always a few that are just really difficult to find. Hey look, the fact that I haven't put any plots in there for ages has let the prices normalise a little bit. Okay, it's 5 o'clock, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll do a little more exploring when we get back, but as I say, I knew this was just going to be a one-off. I might do a few things, like, between episodes this time, or, you know, between sessions, I should say. You know, like upgrading the refinery teleporter and the market link and this, that, the other. Just to make sure I've got those in each area, but obviously that's going to take a lot of like tedious grinding to gather up all the resources and stuff. Obviously, this was obviously just going to be like a short little, hey, they've added a new area, let's go exploring kind of thing. Nothing too big today, but that was always supposed to be how I was going to play Slime Rancher while it was in early access. It's going to be like a session here, a session there, until the full game is released, and then we'll, you know, dive back in and play a full playthrough from the ground up once that finally happens. But that'll probably be, I don't know, a year away at the very least. God only knows, probably several. But anyway, yeah, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright. So, what the hell were we doing? Oh yeah, cleaning up. more saber plorts. See, I wouldn't mind more energy, that would be bloody useful before I go off exploring, but still kind of waiting for the thunder hens, or whatever the hell they're called, to properly hatch. Might throw in some other chicken types just to big up the numbers a little bit. That's a lot of sea chicks. Why are there so many? Also, what the hell are you doing? I'll give you a few seconds to finish up. Right. Where was I gonna go? I was gonna go somewhere else. I thought, oh, I should go there next, and I didn't. And now I can't remember where the hell I was gonna go. Anyway, don't matter. Come on. There it is. Might be helpful if I actually do put the food in their thing. Usually helps. Whoa, why are all the chicks going all over the place? Come back here, you. Tiny little orbs. that is what I like to see. Yes, 55. The rest of just, woo, careful now. The rest of just leave in there. Others I can take back somewhere else. Note to self, remember that's there because I'm pretty sure that's deep brine. Actually, okay, tell you what, we will. Don't desperately need that, but we do need this. Hello. Alright. Should get us another upgrade to my power meter. Good. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Upgrade. I think that's everything. Yep, that's all the upgrades we can get for now. Sweet. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we got enough pink plorts. Got enough of that. Got enough of that. And got enough of that. No. No, we need... Actually, no, we need more buzzwax. Ah, annoying. Okay, so yeah, we need more buzzwax. We got enough phosphor plorts. We need 6 deep brine and 15 jellystones. So we do need some resources. Fortunately not the super rare kind, just the generally rare kind. Oh, only 275. I was expecting 300. Thank you very much. Why is it not 300? It should be 300. Disappointing. Have some chicken. Alright, time to head off again. Oh, no, looks like we got some more stuff. Oh, good. Free shit, okay. Yeah, they just like to give you random stuff that you probably don't really want, but you're going to get anyway. Okay. One thing I am somewhat curious, because they did add new chests to the Ember area. Did they add any more chests to the, what was it, Twilight Garden or something like that? I forget. Also, there might be some deep brine kicking around here because it is it's a sandy area, and that is generally where it's kept. But not that I can see this time. That's a shame. What's this area called? Starlight Strand, that's it. Yep, they added in 4 more on the Starlight Strand too. Well, I got no fucking clue. That could literally be anywhere. But I tell you what, I will quickly pop into this area. Because, again, it's a very sandy area. Good chance there's some deep brine kicking around. Oh yeah. I was like, what is that thing? Oh, it's one of those statues. Yeah, it's a ringtail slime, but because it's daytime, it's frozen as a statue. Which is one of the nice touches about those guys. Confused the hell out of me first time. I was like, what is with these statues? They must have meaning. And they did. Just not the meaning I thought they did. All that and not a single section of deep brine. Quite surprised. Ooh, that on the other hand is buzzwax. Which also, yeah, very common around here. Which is another thing I need, of course. I know I don't need it now, but you never know. Love this part because it lets you take in so much of the island. The sound of slimes hopping about, the birds chirping, the wind as it moves through the trees, and the waves of the sea all come together like a song. There is a music in nature if we only just sit and listen. We have a whole lifetime on this island just to do just that. And then you fucked it all up, didn't you? Actually, I don't know if he did. Something happened, but I don't know if he was the cause or not. Ah, well. That's good. Ooh. Hello. That's a jellystone. Very good. Yeah, this early area is really good for the simple stuff, I think. Probably where I should be focusing most of my attention looking for this stuff. But I do want to explore more of the new area as well. Get some more of the new resources. Right, well, okay. Nothing there either. Well, we found some. Getting lucky with the jellystone at least. Need a tiny bit more deep brine though. One more. Well, I got 3. I need another 3 now. Ask and you shall receive. Which is never true, but whatever. Sometimes you just get lucky. So we're 2 jellystone away, I think, from getting the things for the refinery. So yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, enough of that. Still need 9 buzz wax, which I get from the Twilight Strand. Silky sand I got enough of, that's not a problem. Got enough deep brine now and 2 jellystone. So yeah, that's actually not too bad, as I say. But anyway, let's go back to focusing for the last, well, we've got 20 minutes or so on the new area. Maybe I can find some more stuff. Might be fun. Stuff in terms of like upgrades and things. Was that always there? Yeah, I think it was. Oh, there's those two I needed. Should I take these back? I probably should, but... I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, there was a gold slime there. Not anymore. Apparently, he decided to bugger off before I could even see him. They always leave me. Alright, there's gotta be something somewhere. Ah, hello. Snowball machine. The first cooling system is provides fresh powdery snowballs year round. Yay! I don't really get the point of snowballs beyond it something being a little fun, I guess, but aside from that, they seem kind of pointless. It's a nice addition, I guess, but I mean, do they hurt tar slimes, maybe? That's possible. I need to check. Because water hurts tar slimes. So do snowballs hurt tar slimes? That's actually, interesting thought. Hello. Hydro shower. The sprinkler system is the perfect panic button for dealing with large numbers of tar. Sweet. Well, that's not too bad, is it? That at least has some basic utility. Whee! Oh, hey Jagoth, welcome back. I'll be honest, I didn't even know you'd left, but welcome back all the same. You didn't exactly announce you were leaving, so I had no way of knowing. Had to get groceries. Yeah, I had to pop out earlier this morning as well. I had to go to the chemist to drop off a prescription. Did I already open this one? Guess not. Snowy Warp Depot. Sweet. How does that net me? 16 out of 20. Great. Let me just take a few snowballs and next time I run into some tar, see if they do anything. Take the snowballs into the volcano and see what the slimes there think of them. Well, the thing is, I mean, I suppose the hottest kind of slime would be a fire slime. I'm not sure if I'd want to risk throwing a snowball at a fire slime. It'd probably bloody kill it. But there's boom slimes, which are obviously quite hot. But there's boom slimes in this area, so I don't think they'd be that bothered. Yeah, I've explored this cave. Do it. Oh, maybe I can do that before we wrap up. Okay, so sun's coming up. Does that make sun sap appear on these trees? I mean, it's sun sap, so I think it would appear during the day. It could just be like a really rare spawn or something. I legitimately have no idea. didn't have any food. Oh, hey, it does. Pops them like a balloon. Ah, well, that's bloody useful. I mean, questionably useful. But, because I mean, you still have, you know, your water. But I suppose if you were low on water, snowballs would do in a pinch. Amisap? Oh, right, because it's sunsap. I guess? Technically? Sunlight. Alright. All right. Now, where is what are snowballs? I need to find some more snowballs. I got rid of the last batch and I keep forgetting to pick some more up. There'll be some kicking around here, because I'm sure this is where I first found them. Oh, hello. There we go. Okay, now we just need... I think what's the best way to do this? To conclude if the prisma waves caused all this lava to erupt to the surface, but I believe it did. The rainbow grass and iridescent rock, all of the sea and the ecosystem seems to coexist with it to some degree, but this lava, this is the breaking point. I guess as it started like it always does. It creeps up a few degrees over the years, and you hardly notice it, that one day you realize you're cooking. I think I need to just sit here for a minute or three and catch my breath and collect myself. I was careless, too busy marveling at the tropical foliage here, and the geyser shot me into the air and almost dropped me right into a pit of lava. Sometimes worry I took on too much here. I'm not ready to be on my own. Interesting. Doesn't seem to affect the boom plots at all. Not that I expected it to, but was curious. Now we need to just find some fire floors. There should be some kicking around somewhere. I don't want to use it on any of the ones I've got at home. Just in case it does kill them. It probably won't. Hello. No. No, it just sort of knocks them about a bit, like always. That, I mean, can't say I'm that surprised, but it is what it is, I guess. Gate is still sealed too. Here we are back at Ember Valley. The labyrinth must wrap around most of the island. Jeez, how long was I even in there? Next time I'm definitely bringing lunch and an extra fork. In any case, I need to rest up and head right back in there. Starting to feel like a truly amazing scientific and historical discovery. I need to make some calls. So this is another entrance to the labyrinth? Which is weird because it implies that there's an entrance here, where I am, and it also implies there's an entrance here. It says the labyrinth must wrap around the whole island. The place must be huge, but I don't know if we're going to get to see it or not, because it might be one of those mystery things that we never quite get to resolve, like the teleporter. Tales of Symphonia Remaster dropped today? Well, it may have, but I've heard it's actually pretty shit. But it's basically just an actually worse port of the PS3 port, which was in turn pretty bad. So, buyer beware. But, I don't know, maybe the person who wrote that was just, I don't know, upset about it or something. I don't know. Maybe. But just to warn you. Just to say, hey, I've seen some people talking about this. They say it's not very good. But, you know, just to warn you about that. I'm sure you'll probably buy it anyway and tell me whether it's good or not. Okay, well, all in all, I think this was a pretty decent day, all things considered. We got a whole bunch of upgrades and stuff, which I'm very happy about. Still need a few things here or there, but generally speaking, I think we've got everything we need. I will work on this a little bit before we do another session somewhere down the line, whenever the next big content update drops. But that'll be what it is. Ooh, they got some nice things for me, maybe. Oh goody. Fucking stuff. No one cares. Right, so yeah, that'll be it for today. As I said, this was always going to be a one-off. I don't know what the super secret slime is. I don't even know how the hell you get it, but they did say that it was specifically supposed to be a mystery, so it will have to remain so. I'll probably look it up at some point and we can talk about it in the next session. As I say, whenever that ends up being a thing. Don't know when it'll be. I guess we'll just have to see when the next content update drops. This one literally came out of nowhere, which is why I just sort of thought, okay, let's just do a Slime Rancher 2 session today. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.